Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's that girl DT in the building. And guess what, you guys? We hit 500 subscribers. We hit 500 subscribers. I'm so excited. Like, I thank you to all my 500 subscribers. This is for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had to come and do a video. Don't mind me, my hair is not done, but it will get done next week, okay? But besides that, I wanted to come up here and tell you a little bit about me. And before I say that, make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and pressing that bell notification. So every time I drop a video, you will see it. I am so excited. This is like so good. Like, I've been waiting to get to 500 subscribers since last year, but I told myself by January, the end of January, that I would get to 500 subscribers, and I did it. I did it. Like, do you understand? I'm so excited about it. I thank you to everybody that's been tuning in so far, who has been coming to my page, who has been liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all the things. But I wanted to jump in a little bit about my career field and what I actually do, because a lot of people is confused. They like, are you a full-time content creator, or what do you do? So I am currently living overseas. I live in Bahrain. I live in Bahrain. I know a lot of people been asking me, like, how did you get to Bahrain? I am in part of a military family. Well, my husband is in the military, but I cannot go into specifics of that because I try to keep that part of my life private. And a lot of people be trying to figure out like those parts of my life, which I try not to display that on camera because it's really about me. It's not about, my family. So I try to show a little bit of that, but majority of the time the videos and everything is geared towards me. So that's why I am overseas. But I wanted to talk about the career that I chose, which is dental technician. I am a dental technician, whether you know it or not. There are different methods of being a dental technician. People think that you have to go to school to be a dental tech. You don't have to go to school to be a dental tech. You can actually learn that skill on the job. But the only thing is, you cannot, if you move to another state, which is the problem with where I am now. If you move to another state, you have to get certified in that state. So what I'm saying is, you can learn the skill on the job. You do not have to go to school, but you do want to have the RDA, which is you want to have a you want to be a registered dental assistant. Basically, the RDA is registered dental assistant. You want to be able to do that. And you want to be able to take radiographs, which is x-rays, because you're going to have to learn how to take x-rays. A lot of people have been asking me questions as far as the dental tech program and everything. I've already had a degree before I actually got into the dental program. So it didn't take me long. Once I entered into school, I was able to actually have to go to school for a long period of time. I actually went to school for only probably like 8 months. If that, even if that, I think it was like 8 months I went through the program. But one thing I can say about the program, shout out to Ms. Little too. Shout out to her because she was the best instructor that I ever had. I had a lot of ups and downs being in the dental field, but if you have any more questions about the dental field, because I'm going to go into detail about it. So what I did was I went to a school, so it was like a vocational school. I went to ECPI in Virginia Beach. It was, I don't think they have it anymore. It was like the medical careers. Like, you can go there and you do a test and you test into the actual program. So I ended up testing and getting into the program. You do these different classes, which is like, it's like the regular English and everything. But I didn't have to go through all of that because I already had my degree, which we'll get into all that later. I had my bachelor's degree, so I didn't do anything with my bachelor's degree. So I ended up being a dental technician. That's what led me to being a dental technician. When I went to school, actually wanted to be before I became a dental tech, I did wanted to be a pediatric doctor, but I did not finish. I finished school, but I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So that's what landed me into the dental tech program. The thing about that, if you go to an actual dental programs like a school, you have to do these classes like the dental functions class. You have to do what else? Molding. You gotta they'll teach you they literally teach you everything. But I feel like this, and I know it sounds crazy. Even though I went to school, I felt like I learned a lot by working in the actual practice. The doctors was teaching me a lot of things, even though I got the basic knowledge in school, but everything I literally learned on the job, even down to like billing. Because sometimes you may work in the office where, because there are different route avenues that you can go in being a dental tech. You can be a general dental assistant. You can be a surgical dental assistant. You can be an endo assistant. You can be a orthodontic assistant. There are different avenues. That's why I feel like being a dental assistant is so lucrative. Even though I still want to go back and be a dental hygienist, that is a stepping stone. That is literally a stepping stone to getting into the program of the dental hygiene. So you will have some background of dental. So even if you want to become a dental hygienist, you have that you'll have that background of already being in the dental field. So what happened to me was I ended up going to school. I ended up passing my radiology, and then I passed my actual dental assisting test, and they'll send you to do the board and all that other good stuff. So after you do that, you will go so my school set up for me to do externships, which was like 3 externships that you had to get done in order to be able to get a job. So I did the externship. I had some hard times with doing the externship because I didn't have a car. I lived in Virginia Beach, and I didn't know anybody at the time, which was very, very sad. I had roommates, but they didn't really know me like that. And one point, sometimes the dental field can get a little bit rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can be. At that time, I didn't know because I was so excited. I was new. It was like, if you're going into the dental field, I know I'm bouncing around, but if you're going into the dental field, sometimes it can be like a high school. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not a lot of African American people into the dental field. So when you do go in there, you can feel different people's attitudes and everything. But what I went through as far as the externship, I can say that my instructor, Miss Little, she always told me like, you can do it. You can do it. She always talked me into doing like, doing what I needed to do to get me through because I was having a hard time when I did my externship. Like, I remember a doctor wrote something bad on my externship and all this other stuff. And then it was a sad time. Like it was a sad time. Like they legitly was trying to stop me from being a dental assistant. But I told myself, I remember one day I didn't have a car and I missed the bus and I walked 30 minutes to my externship. And I made it there and it was just, I don't know. I was just crying and stuff because I thought that I was going to be done with doing the dental assisting. I thought I was going to be done, but then something within me said, you can do it. So I ended up getting my first job in Washington, D.C. The doctor gave me a chance. I did the interview the first time, didn't get the job. The second time I did the interview, I ended up getting the job. So he gave me an opportunity. I didn't know a whole lot. I mean, I just got out of school and I was a hygiene assistant. You can be a hygiene assistant as well as being a dental assistant, which is so crazy because all you do for a dental hygiene assistant is you take the periodontal numbers that they count out from the teeth and then you chart and then you take x-rays and then you do everything that the hygienist tell you to do. So I was doing that. I started literally from the bottom and I made my way to the top. But I can get more into it if you guys want me to expound on how I, got into almost 9 years into my career. But like I said, if you're going from state to state, that dental license sometimes don't count whatever state you got your license in, because I was in Texas and I had to take I had to do the exam for Texas because I didn't live in Texas. So you need a CDA. A CDA is a certified dental assistant. A CDA is going to take you a long way. So or expanded functions. If you want to be an expanded functions assistant, you can do that as well. But I can go into all the details if you guys want a part two. Comment down below, and I just wanted to share that little part of me. I appreciate the 500 subscribers, and make sure you are liking, comment, and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you